Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio. Ow! It's awesome Friday here in Conroe, Texas.
Yeah.
Getting you ready for the weekend. So, Corey DLG.
What?
The weekend's coming up.
What?
We're going to be there tomorrow.
The weekend?
So we should tell people about our friends at Space Cadets Gaming.
Yes, they're our friends. No,
That's a great commercial you just did there. That was awesome.
They're our friends. Go see our friends. Yeah, Space Cadets Gaming. Go see our buddy BMAC right down there in Oak Ridge, right across from the Woodlands Mall on Robinson Road.
Down from Teddy Bear Park.
That's such a creepy name for a place.
But it's true.
But so anyway, you go to Space Cadets Gaming, you have yourself a good old time. Get you some Magic the Gathering Friday nights. That's tonight. Go down there and play Magic the Gathering Friday night.
Dungeons and Dragons.
It's called what? Friday Night Magic? Is that what it's
Friday
called?
Night Magic.
Friday Night
The
Magic.
Dungeons and Dragons
every day.
Every day. They're looking for more Dungeon Masters right now, I hear.
Yeah, they're expanding.
So, all the time. Well, Dungeons and Dragons apparently is like blowing up in Houston again.
It is.
So if you've ever wanted to throw the D20, now's the time.
Now's the time. But they've got HeroClix, they've got Munchkins, they've got Flux, they've got Star Wars Armada, they've got Sink the Titanic,
Star Wars Destiny.
Star Wars Destiny.
That's
Star
the
Wars
dice one. That's the big one right now.
X-Wing. I mean, they've got any kind of board game you can imagine is at this legit comic book gaming.
So let BMAC know that we sent you, and you will get 10% off the largest ticketed item on your purchase. That's money in your pocket.
Money in your pocket.
Go to Space Cadets Gaming this weekend and have yourself a good old time.
Robinson Road in Oak Ridge. You can find them on our Facebook page. We always tag them in all of our stuff, so link yourself that way.
Because we're loyal.
Speaking of, you can find us at facebook.com/NerdThugRadio.
That's
Come give us a like. Tell your friends about us.
Tell all your friends about us.
Let's do it to it.
Yeah.
So last Saturday, I threw an impromptu HeroClix.
You did.
Game together at Space Cadets Gaming. It was pretty successful.
We had a good time.
But as I was waiting for you guys to show up, I got there a little early. I heard there's a guy looking at D&D books. They have a large selection of D&D books.
Yeah, they do. They got that huge bookshelf.
And so it was a dad and a young teenage boy, and he was wanting to get into it. So naturally, they start asking questions. And she's like, "Yeah, you just create a character and just come any day. Like, there's tons of leagues you can just jump in and join. So they've got whatever you need there." But the funny thing was, she's like, "Except there's one group that's closed at the moment because all the players just went into this magical cave. So the dungeon master has closed the group until they get out. Once they get out, he will reopen it back up."
Oh.
So I was like, "Wow, that sounds really cool, actually."
Yeah, so like
Maybe I should play more D&D.
we need to get back into it. We really do. But yeah, they do things like that. We're like, because ideally, as you're going on an adventure, someone else could show up and start helping you. Like, hey, we're saving this town. Oh, this other archer showed up and he's helping.
Yeah.
But like, if you go somewhere where there's not supposed to be new people,
Right.
like a dungeon,
Right.
then it.
Well, if you want to be a prisoner that's like chained to the wall. Like,
Right.
Save me.
Hi, I'm Dave.
But
I've
yeah.
been down here a minute.
All right, so getting away from D&D, it's fun. Check it out, Space Cadets Gaming. Last shameless plug here.
Well, let's just talk Dungeons and Dragons forever. I would do that.
We'll start our own Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
So BMAC actually on my DLG radio station.
Yeah.
They're called the Bottom of the Barrel Gang. They are tonight, actually probably right now too. They're airing their debut episode all day today.
Oh yeah,
It's 2 hours. It's the recording of them playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's neat.
Yeah.
That's neat.
So you can check that out at DLG Radio.
That's neat, guys.
But yeah, that's called the Bottom of the Barrel Gang. I kind of like the title too.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
They're fun. They're funny. It was funny to listen to it as I was doing some.
So we'll jump back into some nerd news around the world.
Yeah, what do you got?
Media.
Yeah, what do you got?
So this past week they announced Oscar nominations.
Oh, okay. Did I win? How many did I win?
None.
How many was I? How many was I
I
nominated for?
We do know Suicide Squad did win one last year.
How many did I get nominated for this
0.
time?
But Logan has been nominated for an Oscar for best screenwriting or screenplay or something like that.
It's best adapted screenplay.
Right.
Was that
Pretty
last year?
impressive.
Yeah, that movie came out last year.
Wow. Okay.
In 2017.
2017 is a long year.
And they're like, it has a
yeah.
real legit shot at winning an Oscar,
Let's
which
be honest. It was a great movie.
it was amazing.
It was a great
Pretty good
movie.
Yeah.
It was so great that Ali Savage walked out and hated it because it was so sad.
It's a sad
and
ending.
It's not what she like. I knew what was going on.
Right. He gonna die. He gonna die.
Being a reader of the comics.
Right. He gonna die.
I know what was happening.
He gonna die.
But your average person probably didn't know.
Yeah.
You know, they said, "Oh, this is going to be
the
Hugh
kid
Jackman's
literally
last
said,
time."
"You're dying" in the trailer. It'd be more of a disappointment.
No.
But they
wasn't.
didn't. But people, you never
hear that.
kill superheroes in movies.
Right. Like
So if
That
you
was
big
the whole.
ones.
That was
so
the
if you
whole
thought
marketing.
it was right,
He
but if you
going to
thought it was,
die.
but you didn't know that.
the whole marketing concept was this is an older version who's now dying. But I guarantee you, your average viewer went into that movie expecting him to find some cure at the end and not die.
Right.
No one except for like your niche people.
So the very first trailer that was the online trailer had Johnny Cash's "Hurt" behind it.
Yeah,
I
that
love
one.
that song.
And so I remember when that trailer debuted, I was showing some friends, and somebody looked at me and was like, "What's going on with Wolverine? Why is he having such a bad time?" I was like, "Well, he's dying," and they were like, "Well, yeah, but
it's Wolverine.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be all right." And I was like, "No, he's gonna die.
You're gonna have to watch that movie. He gonna die."
I was like, "He's gonna die." I was telling people the whole time, this movie is the death of Wolverine.
Right.
And they were like,
no one believes you, right?
No.
They just imagine that he would ride off into the sunset.
Yeah, well, and part of that is because the rules of the movies have so far been he gets better.
Yeah.
So he'll get better. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
So,
you know, I'm really happy that Baby Driver got nominated for an editing Oscar.
Yeah,
the editing on that movie was.
It should have got
so
nominated
good.
for best soundtrack.
Yeah,
too.
soundtrack was amazing for that movie.
You know that song "Hurt" that Johnny Cash sings?
Yeah.
It was originally written by Trent Reznor.
Oh, yeah, it's Nine Inch Nails.
Nine Inch Nails, but Trent Reznor has basically come out and be like, "That's not my song anymore. Like that's Johnny Cash."
Yeah,
like, he killed it. That's
the thing is with the Nine Inch Nails Downward Spiral one is it's a really good capstone to the end of that album, and y'all ever listened to it?
Yeah.
It's super bleak. It's following this story and it's following this theme, and it's
talking about his addiction and how he doesn't think he'll overcome it ever.
Yeah, it's the end of that character's very dark, very depressing story, and Johnny Cash went and took it and reimagined it into his own retrospective. And so it is its own song.
Yeah, but it's not
bluegrassed it.
Yeah, it's not a lot of times you have an original artist be like, especially someone like that.
Trent Reznor had. I mean, if Trent Reznor said my version is my version and his version is his version,
but he's like, that's his song, now.
Right?
Which I don't.
No. Yeah, I mean the way that they're so vastly different, but Johnny Cash's version is it is
powerful.
Better. It's better.
So back on topic, movies around the world.
All right. So I didn't get an Oscar nomination.
You did not.
You got a
Razzie.
I got a Razzie?
A Razzie
all right,
nomination.
cool. You know what, man? I will go to accept the award.
So it might have been
in Halle Berry fashion.
A couple episodes ago, we talked
Same
the
dress
idea.
she wore, I'll wear.
Dude, if you go up there and do a Razzie nomination in that Halle Berry style, I don't know. I'm gonna just do anything. I'm gonna do something for you. That'd be so great.
I fearlessly do. Are you kidding?
Something for you.
If the Razzies ever nominate anything we do, I would go anywhere anyone nominate. It's anybody.
I'll probably quit this show because there's like nothing that can be better done than that.
Right. Anybody who nominates us for any, if we get nominated for like the worst show ever award, and
I'm there.
I gotta fly to Alaska to accept the award in a two-seater airplane. I'm going.
We're going.
Oh yeah, me and Nico are gonna dump Gatorade on you guys. We're going the whole 9 yards.
Worst comes worst, I'll email them a video of me accepting it, but I will completely acknowledge every award I'm ever given. Are you kidding?
Go out there in your underwear and a bathrobe.
Best,
guys,
worst, I don't care.
Thank you very
Newspaper.
Big Lebowski style.
Yeah. With drinking a White Russian.
So a couple weeks ago, we talked about how even though Disney has purchased Fox stuff, like Fox has basically still come out like, we still have plans to make movies. Like,
right. They're not done yet. They're not going anywhere yet.
Not to.
They got a little while.
So one of the ones that they are developing, I guess, or they're writing, I don't know how they're spitting it, but it's a Kitty Pride movie.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I don't know how I feel about anything Fox is continuously to do, because who says Disney will just come in and just wipe it out?
Well, yes, they will, but that doesn't mean. So, like, do you only feel like these movies have a value if they count?
No, I still like them.
Right,
but
I mean,
I don't want to find myself become emotionally invested in a character after one movie with the expectation that I'm going to see more of their story.
See,
and
this is where Marvel has spoiled you.
They have.
Because never before in movies was continuity and return of character ever an issue. A movie was a movie, and if it didn't make $700 million, it wasn't coming back.
Not true.
The Marvel movies, the thing is, the reason why the Marvel movies do that formula right is because each movie, even though it plugs into the broader continuity, is its own self-contained movie.
Right, it is its own story.
It functions on its own. And that's something that the other universes haven't yet managed to grasp.
But Marvel has come and spoiled me.
Right.
Because there's been sequels and there's been trilogies. You've got, the Star Wars stuff, and you've got The Godfather even, RoboCops, like, you've got stuff. But what they've done...
Did you reference RoboCop?
I did.
Okay.
But what they've done is now they've taken multiple movies and now cross these characters into
Right.
bigger movies.
Right. So they show up anywhere.
Yeah, and you're like,
but you're like, oh, I can only enjoy it if they're gonna keep showing up.
and so
But that's not the way it used to be.
but that's times are changing, man. But Kitty Pryde,
Times they are changing.
I almost would just like them to see like them wait on it because
Why?
theoretically, Kitty Pryde could be a way to connect the
They're not-
X-Men.
no.
They're not going to,
No.
but theoretically, it could be a way to connect the X-Men to the Avengers.
Stop. Just
Because
stop. It's not gonna happen.
But it could.
It's not.
But we're going to talk about it because it
It's
could. Because we've
not.
got a minute and a half. for
But
me
it's
to
never gonna.
soapbox.
This is the pipe dream of like the fan. This is the fanboy pipe.
This is the
dream.
fanboy pipe dream. Here I come.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
So the next stage of Marvel, they've already talked what they're going to do. What with it? They want to go cosmic,
right.
right? Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is going to kick it off. They've got the Captain
I know where you're
Marvel
going with this.
coming
They're
out.
gonna cross by Kitty Pryde. Kitty
Right.
Pryde and Chris Pratt.
They have in
Right.
the comics those
They have a
two,
little
they have a thing going.
relationship.
This could be the way to bridge the X-Men
Oh.
into
no.
the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, what other way are you going to do it? Just all of a
Dark
sudden,
Phoenix
Wolverine
Saga,
just,
maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's going to just
Realistically, yeah, because at the end
that's
of
just
it,
going to end the whole.
she could just end
X-Men.
the all the universe.
Yeah.
And then like they wake up and they're still alive somehow, and now they're in a different universe. Yeah.
Yeah.
It totally.
That could work.
What
That
if they
could be the
pulled
Phoenix.
a shoot? What was that event that came out a couple years
RoboCop
ago?
2?
No.
Avengers
Secret
vs.
Wars
X-Men?
2. What if they pulled
Oh.
a Secret Wars 2 and just like what as a way to soft reboot the universe, like wiped everything clean?
Right.
But then they
I
have to
really
use
just
Doctor
think
Doom.
they should take the
Dude.
whole Phoenix
Marvel's
Force.
gonna have Doctor Doom in the MCU. Are they got the rights to that? It's
They
about
do.
time.
They do. But I
You
don't
take
think
the Phoenix Force and you transition that into Avengers versus the X-Men. What
Yes.
a great storyline.
Marvel, hire us.
it's never like
I know it's never going to happen, but you talk all kinds of stuff that's never going to happen, but they're
No.
your pipe dreams.
No, that's not true.
You create all kinds of stories on here that are never going to happen.
That's
It's called
not
a
true.
Nerd, you know what? Nerd Thug Roleplay Freestyle. We'll do that. Then we'll see how many of those ideas come about.
Every time.
Never. Nothing.
Every time I say something,
Go
they.
to- cut his mic off. Go to a break. We're coming back. We'll talk with Vince McMahon. You're listening to Nerd Thug Radio.
Soon you'll be drenched to the bone.